thank you guys for, you know, tuning in when you do. Thank you for being on them flights when we make them soft and buttery touchdowns. I try to do videos that I would like to tune into and not talk too much, but sometimes it happens. I do like to talk. So Aerofly, 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 Aerofly. Oh my goodness, the shit's broken. I can't play it. I have two tablets here at the house, and I have an Android phone, and I have an iPad. And for years, I've never been able to play Aerofly on any of my Android devices with something over a 15 or a 20-second frame rate. And in the years 2019 to now that I've been playing Aerofly, I refuse to play something at 10, 15, 20 seconds, you know, frames per second. I just refuse. There's no reason for it. With technology how it is today, there's no reason, no reason at all. There's no reason. So I refuse to do it. So I've been using this iPad, and the iPad's like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old. It's not an old iPad at all. I mean, it's not an iPad Pro or an iPad Air, but it's got tons of memory. It's got the latest software update, and I've never had an issue with any Aerofly ever. It's always run at like 50 to 60 frames a second, regardless of traffic, regardless of the clouds that regardless of any of the settings that you can do, regardless of them settings, I've always been able to run it at like 60 frames a second. So here comes Aerofly FS Global on the scene. By the way, by the way, when I searched for Aerofly FS Global, when I searched for it, I put in Aerofly first, right? Thinking it would just be like the first one that comes up. No, no, no. Not even close. It was like, if you take your finger and you scroll, I think I had to scroll like 10 times to get to Aerofly. So I was like, well, let me put in Aerofly FS. Obviously, something's going to pop up for that. Aerofly FS 2022, 2023, global, same thing. Just scroll. I had to scroll so far, I was getting to things that weren't even flight simulators anymore before I could get to Aerofly FS Global. So then I typed in Aerofly FS Global, and it was worse. Like, I was getting down to shit that didn't even have anything to do with flight simulators before Aerofly FS Global showed up on the thing. So on the iPad. So anyway, I download it and I set my settings like I always do for Aerofly, because it's the same. It's, to me, nothing's different. To be honest, the little bit that I've seen, it's the same bullshit they've been putting out for a couple years now. There's a couple new liveries. You have a 737-900 now, which is finally out, and now you have capability of supposedly going global. Like you can on Microsoft and like you can on X-Plane. So it's you know it's a good idea. I can't play the motherfucker though at all. Oh, doesn't matter. Now I've only bought the initial version. I haven't bought any of the airplanes yet. I haven't subscribed to the global scenery and all that. I refuse to until they can get it working right. Now I just lit up iPacs on the forum. My headline was something like "New update, same old bullshit." I don't think I could use the word shit. I was like, same old problems. But yeah, I would love to put new videos up of Aerofly for you guys. I love Aerofly, believe me. There's a lot of things about Aerofly that I like better than Microsoft Simulator. There's a lot of things I like better about it than X-Plane. But right now it's unplayable. And I'm not going to play it at 15 frames a second. And I'm not going to buy a new iPad either for for this simulator. I'm not going to. It's not going to happen. There's nothing that I can see that's different from last year to this year to where I would need to buy a new iPad. I shouldn't have to. I have the latest software. You know what I'm saying? Like I have like my iPad's not that old. It's not like I got one from 10 years ago. I got one like from like 4 years ago. It's not like it's that old. So I'm gonna keep on trying. I'm gonna keep on lighting up the forums until they can get this shit fixed. And maybe one day I'll be able to start putting up Aerofly videos again. Until then, it's just gonna be Microsoft Simulator. Um, it kind of is what it is. I would like to start doing those videos again. I really enjoy Aerofly. I really do. I like the scenery. I like the airplanes. I like the cockpits. I like the flight mechanics. There's a lot of things I like about Aerofly. But liking it and being able to play it, I guess they're two different things. So that's my review for now. If you have an Apple device, good luck. You can certainly try. If you have an Android device, I don't know what the hell kind of Android device you need to run it at good speed. I have a Galaxy phone that's like 2 years old. I have a Galaxy tablet that's like a year and a half old, and then I got like a cheap tablet which I've had for a while, but the thing runs great. But it doesn't matter. Every device has the same frame rate. It doesn't matter which device. Same thing. Now I do put now before somebody says change your settings. Thank you for that. I've already done all that. I've moved the pixels on Android. I've moved all the pixels all the way down. I've taken out all the clouds. I've taken out all the traffic. I have limited the frame rate. I put the graphics at the lowest setting, and I'm still at like 15 frames a second. So that's it for now. Aerofly is RIP for ME for the time being until they can. Now I'll do Aerofly 2023. I'll keep on doing that, but I want to start doing the new shit. So hopefully they'll come out with an update that actually fixes it. Because at this point, I can't even get into a plane. I click on the start button, it goes to initialize, it spins a little bit, and then it goes out. I go right back to my home screen. So supposedly they fixed it. They said in the forums this evening that they pushed out a new update. I downloaded the new update, then I restarted the iPad. I turned the iPad off and I turned it back on. And same issue. It actually goes to the home screen quicker now. Like before it would take about 10 or 15 seconds to get to the home screen. Now it's like almost instant. As soon as I choose an airplane and put an airport in and I click start, it's like start, home screen. So I'm getting ready to make a video for Microsoft here coming up. I had somebody request Gudara, I think it's Gudara, Indonesia flight from forget the name of the airport. It's WITT is the 4 letters for the airport to Singapore. So I'm getting ready to do that. I finally found a livery for that. I had to click through like every livery pack in Microsoft to find it, but I found a livery for Gudara Indonesia. It's for the A320, so we're gonna be flying that tonight over the beautiful skies of Mother Earth. So that's about it. Take care of my friends. I've had people ask me to do something for Aerofly with the new Aerofly, and I haven't been able to do it because it's broken for me. But I didn't want to go too long without saying something about it. So I'm finally at the point now where I'm fed up, and I'm seriously, I'm done with Aerofly until they fix this issue. They're not going to get another penny from me. I don't care. I don't care what it is. IPAX is getting 0.0 from me. So that's it. Take care, my friends. I will see y'all over the skies of Mother Earth pretty soon.